Hey guys, it's Kat. How are you guys doing today? I would say like good morning or good night, but it's like 8 o'clock here. I don't know when this video is going to be up, but it's like 8 o'clock here. So before we get into the video, you're probably wondering why I look like an alien and I look disgusting and I'm wearing my best friend's sweatshirt right now. The reason why is because I am doing an updated, better, how I used to do my makeup tag. I originally did do this video when the tag started going around, and the video was absolute ass. Like, the music was overwriting everything. You couldn't hear what I was doing, or like hear what I was talking about, or see what I was doing. So I'm just gonna do the one whole makeup look that embellished my high school, middle school, just that whole time. A lot of you guys know I shave off my eyebrows and draw them on because, like, if I scrunch my face like this is where my natural eyebrows normally start, and they're very thick. And it looks really weird with the makeup that I wear every day, so I shave them off and draw them on and draw them up a little bit higher than like where they're normally supposed to be, because who the fuck does that? So to start off the video, we're just gonna do a look that I did when I first decided that I wanted to be emo. Now, a lot of you guys, if you go back on my Facebook far enough, you'll see the pictures that I'm talking about in which I did this. But I don't know if a lot of you guys even have my Facebook, so we're just gonna do this look the way that I remember doing it. So, when I decided I wanted to be emo, I wore a lot of dark makeup, and I had the dark makeup, the dark lipstick, the dark clothing, all of that. And I would put the dark clothing into this video as well. However, this hoodie is very comfortable, and I don't want to take it off, so I'm not going to do that. So, to get started, I did my makeup a lot of the time. I would look at these pictures of all these beautiful scene and emo girls with the makeup, and I would try to copy it to the best of my abilities, but what I did was just disgusting, horrible, not okay, just all around no. And this is what I personally came up with. Well, this is a Clinique eyeshadow palette. It's really old, can you tell? This is the exact same one that I had at the time when I did this makeup look. As you can tell, I got a lot of use out of it. I still use it. It's probably expired, but it was expensive, so I'm in denial about that. So, what you're gonna do, I have my little mirror here. Hello, there's me. Hi, I'm filming on my phone. But what we're gonna do here, let's just jump right into the tutorial. There was no concealer, there was no primer, there was none of that when I would do my makeup like this. So what you want to do is we're gonna start right up at the brow bone. Now, around this time was when I had my natural eyebrows, and I did not pluck them, I did not wax them. They were very light, little, just huge caterpillars right above my eyes. And I know I didn't wear any makeup or anything in them, but to recreate what it was, I'm gonna have to use some makeup, so give me a minute. Yeah. So honestly, you're probably wondering why these are different shapes, and you're like, oh, like, Kat, you said that you didn't do anything to your eyebrows or didn't, like, wax them or pluck them or anything. Didn't. However, that said, at one point, I did do a thing, like a routine where I would shave them down the middle just to get the little hairs out of the middle here, and a lot of the time that ended in them being different shapes. So, okay, so I moved you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. I also put a light behind the camera, so you might be able to see me a little better. I don't know. But regardless, back to the tutorial. So you want to take this little, one of the lightest white shades that's in the palette and just go right up to the brow bone. This is just your first color. Right here. You want to repeat that step on both sides. You honestly can't even see this, and either that's because this palette is expired or because I was just in denial when I was younger and thought that this had any purpose? I don't know. Moving on to the next step, what you want to do to top that, you want to go, fucking hell, you want to go into this shade right here, which is like a silver shade. You can see me, hello. This silver shade, and you want to put that right underneath the white. But you want to make it look like, not blended, but like, you want to put it directly underneath the white. This shade is honestly not that much darker than the white, but at the same time, like, you can see a little bit of depth happening here, but like, when beauty gurus say that, like, oh, you want to add depth and put this in your crease, no, that's not what I was trying to do. I was literally just putting it in this, like, weird Britney Spears looking pattern. You'll see what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Just bring it all the way up to the brow. all the way up to the brow. There were no limits to how big your eyeshadow could be. Just bring the silver, blend it with the white, and bring it all the way up to the brow bone. Now, what you want to do, because we're emo and we can't just go out like this, you want to take your dark black, just jet black, not dark black, not neutral black, not gray, but jet black eyeshadow, and just cake it the fuck on. Right here. Oh yes. There we go. Wonderful. Yes. Just like that. Just like that. Yes. Don't even bother blending it. Just make a giant... Don't even bother blending it into the silver. Just make this weird oval looking thing directly underneath the silver. Do not blend it in. They're definitely not even, but like, I think that's pretty accurate to real life anyway. So let's just continue with the tutorial. Now what you want to do is take, I would use just like a normal eyeshadow brush like this would work, but honestly I don't have the same one that I used to use, but this one is very similar. It has an angled brush on the other side. So what you want to do is you want to take your angled brush and go pull this underneath your eye, because I wanted to look like a raccoon, because I thought it was cute. Fun fact, my School for Spirit week earlier this year did a thing called Throwback Thursday, where you had to dress up as like something from the past, but it had to be like obvious. Like some people were dressing up as like 50s saloon girls, people were dressing up like they were in the 80s and stuff, but my genius self thought to dress up as my emo self from this time period, and I did this makeup look, and I went all out with the clothes, with the makeup, and the accessories, and nobody got it. I'll throw in a picture in a second if I can find one on my Instagram of what I looked like that day. So now what you want to do before moving on to smoking out your makeup, what you want to do is take a Maybelline Master Kajal eyeliner pencil. Pencil big. It's like a big chubby stick eyeliner. I use these a lot for like other makeup and stuff, and I've gone through like 2 of these. I have another one that's not as worn down, but like you get it. Like you get the idea. The effect is the same. The pointiness of the pencil makes no difference here. And then just, this is a pretty standard part to any emo makeup, is black on the waterline. Now, this is, I already had, you know, black on the waterline and like eyeshadow underneath my eye, but I couldn't just keep it like that. No, it had to look smoky. So what I would do, I would sometimes dip back in, but not all the time. I would take the fluffy side of my brush, dip back into the black, and just smoke that area underneath the eye out. Oh yeah, this is the effect. Like, I understand, like, sometimes smoking out underneath the eye could be cute, but, like, what I did was not cute. I wouldn't even try to make it look even, like, slightly blended to the upper part of my eye. Like, I would just say, fuck it, and just smoke it the fuck out underneath. And just a little bit on the inside. Couldn't leave the inner corners out of the equation. Now, these clearly are not even, but neither was my makeup back then. I know this looks crazy, but I promise you this is not exaggerated. I will throw up some pictures in a second if I can find some, so you'll know that this is not exaggerated in the slightest. And we're just going to move on to the next step. The next step, I got into doing cat eye eyeliner, because this was, of course, not the exact same pencil I used to use. This is not like a pencil, it's like a liquid eyeliner, and I sometimes use this for my eyebrows, and that's why I have it. But it's a Revlon Colorstay Liquid Eye Pen. And I saw the word cat eye on the box when my mom gave this to me in a bundle for like a Christmas present or something. And I'm like, I want to learn how to do a cat eye, but I don't really know how, so we're just going to try. Now, the liquid eyeliner wing would start way out here and swoop inwards. Yes. Just like that. Just like that. And then after this step was done, I would go in and make it try to look connected to the under part of my eye. And this was it for eyes. I didn't wear anything on my eyebrows. I didn't wear mascara, nothing like that. So now let's move on to the final step of the look, which is lips. For lips, I would either wear just straight black or red, and I would like mix it with stuff. But during this time that I did this makeup look, the song You're So Creepy by Ghost Town came out, and it was like a huge hit. You know that song, Blood Red Lipstick, You Don't Smile, that song? So after seeing that song come out and a whole bunch of emo girls on Instagram and all that do the makeup look and stuff from that video, I thought that like wearing like blood red lipstick was like the cool thing to do. And I did buy like I didn't have like my own blood red lipstick that I could never like get at the right color, so I either would use some like really shitty stuff from the drugstore that wasn't the right color, or I would use that and then mix black lipstick with it to make a nice color. But like, and like that on its own could have been a nice lip color, but obviously because I'm an idiot, I couldn't do that. So with the rest of the look, it didn't go together. So for this part of the look, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild lipstick. This is the exact same the exact same one that I used to wear at the time that I did this makeup look. So it's obviously pretty old and it smells expired, so let's just hope my lips don't fall off. Now I of course didn't have any of these piercings at the time, but I do now, so I'm just gonna flip these down and put this on because I wasn't invested in like making it look entirely blended. You know, like I wouldn't do the thing where I do that to make Cupid's bow or wipe it off on the side. I just went ham. Oh yeah. So this was the entire makeup look. Also, a lot of the time what I would do was I didn't have any piercings at the time, and I always really wanted my labrae pierced because I saw Victoria Justice's character on Zoe 101, where that episode where she dressed up like really goth, had the labrae piercing here, and I thought it was so cute. So what I would do is I would take little beads and glue it to the middle of my lip as like a fake labrae piercing. Like I said, I'll throw some pictures up throughout this video so you'll see what I'm talking about. But this was the entire makeup look. This was early high school for me, and it was a wonderful time. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna take this off my face because it's hurting me, and I hope you have a good day or night or whatever.